You'll find happy hearts and smiling faces and tolerance for the ethnic races in Denton.
You'll find a rambling rose and a picket fence,
Tenderness and innocence in Denton.
There are conference rooms and a children's playground. Denton is a real okay town.
Civic pride and civic duty.
And Denton girls are full of beauty.
You may call us the goody goody two shoes. We're here to cheer you with the good news. I'm thinking and Zeno and singing and that's 10 out of 10.
If you're looking for a life of leisure,
You're gonna get a whole lot to please ya. Again and again and again and again and again.
Denton, Denton, you've got no pretension. You're where the heart is, you're okay. Denton, Denton, I just like to mention you're the home of youth. You're America's truth. You're Denton, Denton, USA.
This is the Mecca of America.
The Bethlehem of the West.
This is the birthplace of the virtuous.
The home of happiness.
Leisure-wise, we're sure you'll adapt.
Enjoy your stay. Have a happy holiday.
And we won't
Put Denton, Denton on the map. Denton, Denton, you've got no pretension. You're where the heart is, you're okay. Denton, Denton, I just like to mention you're the home of youth. You're America's truth. You're Denton, Denton, USA. Denton, Denton, you've got no pretension. You're where the heart is, you're okay. Denton, Denton, I just like to mention you're the acceptable of the human race. You're Denton, Denton, USA.
Hello there!
Hi there, Denton. How are you?
You're all looking just swell on this bright, beautiful Denton day. But there are our manners. I'm Betty.
I'm Ralph, the Hatchets, and welcome to a very special episode of Unhappy Homes, the show where we help real-life couples iron out the kinks in their relationships, right here on good old Denton TV, brought to you by Farley Flavors Fortifying Formulaic Antidepressants.
And why is it such a special episode? Why, because today marks the 100th devilishly devious domestic drama dealt with on this show. And hasn't it just flown by?
Ooh, it sure has been. And I'm sure the folks at home are wondering, to what do we owe our fantastic success rate? What's our secret? Communication! Pure and simple. And we've had some doozies. Well, remember the Johnsons. Infidelity trouble.
And what about the prince, runaway daughter?
And just last week, Officer Parker and his wife. Handcuffs.
But we couldn't have saved any of these rocky relationships if it weren't for the support and encouragement of you, the keen viewers at home, not to mention our enthusiastic studio audience. Two famous Denton faces here tonight. Why, look, there's Steve Richardson, head chef at the Hot Drippin' Steakhouse.
Cleveland Memorial High School. Go Muskrats!
Over the last 100 episodes, we've proven that whether you're at the end of your rope or just getting a little frayed around the edges, we can unpick your knot and tie it back together again, good as new.
Oh, but come on, Betty. We don't want to keep stringing the viewers along.
Of course not, Ralph, or they're bound to get restless.
You're right there, Betty. So without further ado, let's meet this week's car crash couple. And the troubled lovers, each reaching out to the significant other, are...
Brad and Janet Majors!
Let's give them a great big gentleman welcome, everybody!
Why don't you two introduce yourselves?
Oh, hi. I'm Janet Majors. And
Brad.
Well, Brad, Janet, we've been friends for a long time now, haven't we?
Or so I thought.
yes.
And we've always thought of you as the dream couple.
The girl next door and the boy next door. To the girl next door.
Embodying all the best of the old values.
Oh, I don't know.
But we hear that recently you've been having some issues at home.
Oh, really? Says who? Far as I'm concerned, Janet and I are doing just fine.
Brad.
No, fine.
Come on now, Brad. There's a lot of bumps on the interstate of interpersonal relationships, and we've all got to hit them sometime.
I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, sweetie, this show's for couples who are in trouble. We're wasting their airtime.
Brad, we are in trouble.
Janet, you really think so?
It was me, Brad. I happened to mention to Betty about our little differences.
And thank goodness she did.
It's okay. We know it can be uncomfortable talking about your home life.
But don't worry, Brad. You've got millions of friends out there that just want to see you guys make it up.
Very comforting, Ralph, but I've got a perfectly good washer dryer at home. I'd prefer not to air my dirty laundry on live television. Thank you.
Aha, so you admit the laundry is dirty.
Hey, I know marriage is perfect, but you better know.
No, get in there, Brad. Let's just have a great big chill pill and have a nice little chat now, shall we?
Sweetie, for me?
No harm in talking, I guess.
That's the spirit. Now, I thought we could start by talking about your little problem.
Hey, now every guy gets that from time to time.
Talking, of course, about your recent redundancy.
Why don't you talk us through it, huh, big guy?
Well, it's happening all over, I guess. Layoffs and what have you. The guys are losing their livelihoods left, right, and center. I just never thought it would be me.
Ooh, you always think it'll happen to some other poor schnook, huh? But Janet, your career's taken kind of a different direction.
Yes, I've recently been promoted to the position of Senior Administrative
Well, you hear that,
Assistant.
folks? Seniors! Congratulations, working girls!
You've come a long way, baby.
You sure have. High heels and shoulder pads. The changing face of the American workforce. And what a face!
Was that tough, Brad, to see your wife doing so well? A lot of guys would find it tough to see their wives outdoing them.
Well, luckily for us, it's never come up, so...
I'm glad for Janet. I love her and I support her in everything she does. Only, well, it's just not right. I got stuck at home all day, changing sheets, cleaning carpets. How is a guy supposed to stay sane with only 4 walls and a vacuum cleaner for company?
You want me to stop going out to work? I mean, I've waited years for this promotion.
Well, now you got it. You got everything you ever wanted, and you don't need a bum like me to hold you back.
Brad!
Well, it looks like we've only just scratched the surface here on Unhappy Homes. We'll be right back with Brad and Janet Majors, but first it's time for our fabulous phone-in competition.
It's competition time.
Needs work. Fix it. If you know the answer to our brain-teasing riddle, you could be in it to win it. Call the usual number with the answer to the following question. Which FF is America's most dependable provider of quality household goods? If you know the answer, you could win prizes on your phone right here on Unhappy Homes. Brought to you by Barley Flavors Vegetable Furnishing.
Well, won't you help the first offender? Oh, toaster.
I'm up in the popularity ratings.
Now don't you pull the burn on me. Refrigerator, why are we always sooner or later?
992 crying
in the kitchen or crying in the bedroom all night. Dear night stroll,
Living on a knife edge station.
well, won't you help me to stay so life more?
It's all to play for.
Trash can,
You can hand with the trash can.
now won't you
Faces,
put the
faces,
dirt
faces,
on me? Oh, percolator, why are you always sooner or later? Kitchen in the kitchen or crying in the bedroom all night.
Everything used to be okay, but I've been bad. Brad, I'm sad to say, is on his way. Micro-digital equator, I'll use sooner or later. Bitching in the kitchen or crying in the bedroom all night. Shower curtain.
Lose away in this
Won't you help me to be certain? Oh, toothpaste.
Arm yourself to the teeth with this
Don't you
fancy
put
wrist
the
now.
squeeze on me.
Stains and back here.
Deep in the tanker, I'll be yours sooner or later. Bitching in the kitchen or crying in the bedroom all night.
Tell me, spectator, why are we always sooner or later? Bitching in the kitchen or crying in the bedroom all night.
We'll be right back with Brad and Janet Majors in just a moment after a brief word from Farley Flavors Family Friction Divorce Attorneys.
There's a cat in this place.
Down the hall to the left.
Much obliged.
Oh, Brad,
No.
Damn it!
Brad's the anniversary show, Janet. It'll be a blast, Janet. Well, some blast.
Jenny, I'm sorry we sprung this on you.
I just can't believe Brad losing his job could pull us apart like this. I mean, we've been through so much together. Infidelity, homicide, aliens, shed stockings. That was just the engagement party.
I thought this could be just the boost you guys needed.
Oh, please. Brad never would have had the balls to show up if he knew he was going to be live on air.
Oh, look, you were an ideal husband.
Betty, now please, the lawyer said if we're going to make this divorce work, we need to learn to never acknowledge each other in any kind of way, okay? Unless it's on the teleprompter, of course.
Oh, come on, Jenny, don't give up on us yet. We've got some experts coming in to kick your tires.
Real head shrinkers.
From Europe.
Europe? The new station boss, Farley Flavors, he says no expenses spared.
Now that Farley Flavors, now there's a man.
Now, Ralph's a member of the official fan club. You get a signed photo on a lunchbox.
Hey, I wish.
Come on, Jenny. Maybe it'll bring Brad around some, huh?
And if you don't want to stay, you can leave anytime you want. It's not like you signed anything, right?
Well, we'll see.
What a girl.
I hope this works, Betty.
Oh, me too. 5 seconds.
What?
Welcome back. We've been talking to Brad and Janet Majors, this week's car crash couple. They've been through the ringer, but can we get them straightened out? It'll take an expert's second opinion to crack their coconuts. So please welcome to the studio the superstar hosts of DTV's Sanity Today, Doctors Cosmo and Nation McKinley, everybody!
Thank you for the kind introduction, Ralph. It's a pleasure to be here.
Decidedly.
Thanks a bunch for coming in, Doctor. Doctor?
Think nothing of it. It's always a delight to tackle a truly unique case.
And they don't come much more unique than Mr. Majors.
They don't?
Certainly not Mrs. Majors. Your husband is fascinating.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Since his premature retirement, has he been lethargic, aimless?
Depressed.
Well, I guess he has been sleeping in a lot and sitting around the couch all day.
Oh, dearie me.
Now, Janet, I need you to be completely honest with me. Has Brad been living up to his marital duties in the bedroom?
Wait just a second. Now, just because Janet and I haven't been getting on recently does not mean there is anything. I mean, every couple goes through a dry spell. Just because I'm having some trouble maintaining.
Oh, no! Does he do this often?
Brad never has had
Lots and lots of fun.
Don't worry, Mrs. Majors. If anyone can help Brad, we can.
If anyone can help Brad.
What happened to him?
It appears that the subject of sexual intercourse was far too much for Brad to handle, hence his little fainting spell.
My sister is correct, Mrs. Majors. Your husband is very unwell. I recommend he be remanded to our total care.
Total? Well, couldn't I just take him home and put him to bed?
In his condition...
No, Janet. Brad needs medical attention. He's far better off with us for the moment.
Brad will learn to care in a surgical chair.
But maybe this isn't the time for Janet to be making any long-term decisions, doctors. Live television and all.
Of course.
Not to worry, Mrs. Majors. We'll take good care of him.
And we can talk over the legal technicalities later.
Some other time when you're more comfortable.
In the meantime, you'll need to come back to the office for observation.
We'll observe him very closely indeed.
We'll see you on Saturday today.
And we hope we'll see you there too.
Well, the subject is committed, as are we all. Boy, it sure did me the power of good to see our old pal Brad in the hands of real pros. Right, Betty?
Yeah, super.
Tune in next time for another couples counsel and cavalcade right here on Unhappy Homes. Until then, bye-bye now.
See you later now.
Guys, Betty, you really need to nail those cues, okay? Otherwise I look like an idiot.
Nate, you look like an idiot. What about poor Brad?
Yeah, but what about him? The guy's clearly an emotional cripple.
Oh, Jenny, I am so sorry. I didn't know this was going to happen.
It's okay, Betty. Can I find Brad?
Yeah, go. Schmuck! Didn't you see what those quacks did to Brad? He nearly had a heart attack. What do you think they'll do to him if Janet signs his life away?
Betty, this is live television. We don't have time to think.
Television, my God!
Don't you talk about television, Debbie. Farley Flavors heard you talking like that.
Now, Farley this, Farley that. Ever since Farley Flavors took over the network, he's all you can talk about.
Betty, that man could be the making of me. And since I seem to have you over my shoulder wherever I go, he could be the making of you too, you know. He's talking about syndication.
Oh, great! Then the whole country can see Brad in a straitjacket being spoon-fed mashed potato.
Gee, imagine a viewership.
You could get your head out of your Nielsen box if you weren't so head over heels in love with Farley Flavors.
In love with Farley Flavors? You're out of your mind, Betty. I'm as red-blooded as they come.
Yeah, like that slipstreamy boy.
Yeah, like that slipstreamy boy. You know, I played 18 holes with his father the other day, and he tells me that Danny has moved to New York to find his fortune. So...
Oh, yeah, he moved away all right. After they found him with 17 other naked men around the back of a Wilson's bakery. That was... Mexican.
His own damn stink. A man should be the misters and the masters of their sisters. A man should be the reason for a heart to break. A man should cut the lawn, change a tie, bend tender bar. A man should like his brow to be wet with sweat. Sorry, men should know the right occasions to indulge in tax evasions. A man should know the settings that his spark plugs get. Faggots are maggots. Thank God I'm home run.
Excuse us, Ralph.
Mexican. How's it going? How can I help?
I hate to interrupt your reverie, but we do have a television program to broadcast.
Of course you do. I was just thinking about some
Internal matters.
internal matters. Exactly. Heck of an episode, right? And who'd have thought that Brad and Janet had such great screen presence?
Oh, very alluring.
Suddenly captured Farley's attention.
Oh, really? Farley was watching?
Positively riveted.
And he thought you handled their case beautifully, with charm, charisma, control.
He's very impressed, Ralph.
We're sure you'll be hearing from him soon.
In the meantime, would you mind? We do have names to you.
Of course. Wow, hearing from Farley flavors.
Let's strike the stage and set for sanity today.
You knew how to win surprises. You knew how to play. If you could sing nights and stop your crying, well, you might find out I still love you in my own way. If it's not enough, then I'm so sorry I met you. It's almost like leading you on. But there's more to it all than just bringing your heart out over something that keeps on going wrong. So don't tell me you love me. How am I supposed to know what that means? No, don't sell emotion. You can't buy devotion if you're falling apart at the seams. I hope that you smile when you reach your conclusion. I hope that you know just what to say. But if it should mean that the party is over, you should know that I still love you. You should know that I still love you. You should know that I still love you. In my own way. In my own way.
Hello there, I'm Dr. Cosmo McKinley.
Hello there, I'm Dr. Nation McKinley.
Siblings! Are you feeling anxious?
Distressed.
Tense, nervous, headache?
Then you've tuned in to the correct frequency.
Here at Sanity Today, we guarantee sanity. Today.
And this evening we have a treat for fans of DTV's Unhappy Homes. It's their latest boring ball and chain, Janet Majors.
Hello, Janet. Janet's husband, Brad, was brought to our attention after some recent domestic difficulties. Janet, your husband is a very, very sick man.
Brad suffers from a heady cocktail of emotional insecurities.
One measure of emasculation.
2 measures of identity crisis.
And the maraschino cherry, a severe case of infantile regression.
You saw how he reacted to the issue of your sex life.
Total shutdown, fetal position.
Because he didn't could go a little fetal.
In this case, Janet's almost embryonic. Having confirmed our diagnosis, we will now prescribe the recommended treatment to the patient's next of kin.
Brad will need to be brought out of his funk with a severe shock.
Of the most humane variety.
Using a high voltage electroshock machine.
Of the most humane variety.
Of course, the shock treatment will form part of an extensive and personally tailored process of rehabilitation devised by my brother Cosmo
Hello.
and myself.
Like, this all sounds so complicated. I can't believe it's gotten this bad. I mean, Brad seemed okay to me.
Janet's in denial about her husband's fragile mental state.
I'm afraid it has gotten this bad, Janet. Brad's condition is serious and needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Sooner, if possible.
Well, thank you so much, doctors, for your advice, but we can't afford all this, not with Brad being out of work.
Watch for Janet's reaction as we now extend the most magnanimous offer.
Pardon me?
Janet, you needn't worry about the money. DTV and its philanthropic new owner, Hartley Flavors, are offering to cover the entire cost of Brad's treatment.
You are?
Absolutely, on one condition, that you allow DTV to broadcast the entire procedure live on Sanity Today.
It's all in Brad's best interest, Janet.
And you wouldn't expect Mr. Flavors to pay all that money towards Brad's treatment and not have anything in return, would you, Tart?
You'll forgive us for saying, sir, but that does seem a teeny tiny bit selfish. Janet, immediately seeing our point, forgives us for saying so.
I guess it will need some time to think about this. I mean, this is a pretty big decision, so...
Well, give Janet some time to think over our spectacularly generous offer. In the meantime, please sit back and enjoy this message from Hartley Flavors' finest firearms, military hardware, and aeronautics.
Janet, I want to let Brad down, do you?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Brad never even wanted to be on television or anything. He says it turns people's brain to jello.
What's jello?
I don't know. What do you want, Janet?
No, that's not important now.
Of course it is, Janet.
You know, there are countless people in this world who believe they're happy.
But they're not happy.
They only think that they're happy.
I don't see the difference.
But Farley does.
Hartley Flavors? What does he have to do with anything?
Farley wants to spread true happiness to the people. People like you, Janet.
Me?
He's a very impressive man.
Self-made.
Self-made in his own image.
Sounds like quite a guy.
Oh, he is. He is.
You'll find out for yourself soon enough.
Really? When?
Sooner than you think.
A big guest welcome to my new delegation. I'm Farley. I'm here with the score. We're going to package and sell mental health to the nation. With my dream of the girl next door. Why aren't they doing tomorrow's new dance steps the way they used to yesterday? And who draws a perfect circle anymore? So if you're waiting for greatness to shake hands with you, you better daydream your life away. I only wanted one thing, that's for sure.
And I'm just looking at a bit by kid, just another well-known face. You're not looking at the king of any day.
I'm gonna shoot for the moon, I'm gonna play high noon, take on the entire human race.
You're not looking at a king.
You're looking at an ace. Oh, I got sight and I've seen the light, and I'm gonna see the coming day when the sun in the sky is a spotlight just for me. I'm gonna take my time, I'm gonna rock some rhyme, and I'm gonna take your breath away. You'll be the front page rage of the age. Wait and see.
You're not just looking at a bit by kid, just another well-known face. You're not looking at the king of any day.
I've gotta shoot for the moon, I'm gonna play high noon, take out the entire human race.
You're not looking at a king.
No, 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 you're looking at an ace.
You're looking at an ace.
Yeah,
nice of you to pop in, Mr. Flavors.
Dr. McKinley! Dr. McKinley!
So you're Hartley Flavors.
And you must be the vision of loveliness I just saw light up my stage like a firework.
Don't be more too kind.
Your story moved me beyond words, Janet. I was touched, stirred, disquieted.
Affected.
That too! Oh, you are good!
Oh,
You, Janet! If I have one goal for this channel, it's to save the American family.
That is quite a goal.
I was born in Denton. I was raised in Denton. This town has made me the man I am, and I want DTV to promote good, old-fashioned, well-adjusted, small-town family values to the viewing public. And as for you and Brad, well, I'm darned if you ain't just a great example of a good, honest Denton couple who happen to have just landed in a sticky patch.
Mr. Flavors, you are fairly flattering.
Oh.
I don't think we're anything special.
Oh, but you will be when your face is on every TV set in the nation.
Every TV set in the nation.
That's the plan, Janet. I want DTV to go nationwide. Cable, satellite, pay-per-view, the whole 9 yards. We are going to be in every living room in these United States, and we are going to look America straight in the eye. And we're going to tell them that everything is going to be just peachy. Now, don't you worry about that little old contract. You sleep on that, huh? You think about that for a while. And in the meantime, we'll look after little old Brad. You think over my offer, though, baby. Time's tight, Janet. Do it right, Janet. Until tomorrow night, Janet. I know. 5 seconds!
Hello, we're back. Did you miss us?
If so, you may be suffering from abandonment issues. Please write to Sanity today at the usual address.
We're here with Janet Maters asking the question, what is your Maters malfunction? Maters.
I'm afraid that's completely out of the question. He's sleeping like a baby.
The little lamb's had a busy day after all.
Now it's time to talk about you, Janet.
Me? Oh, I'm fine, aren't I?
Janet's denial problems seem worse than we first thought. If we're going to cure Brad, Janet, we need you to be part of that cure.
You evidently haven't been giving him what he needs.
What exactly do you mean by that?
My sister means you haven't been giving your husband the proper, oh, that's nice, influence.
I guess I have been busy. Administrative research is not going to see your assist itself, you know.
I'm sure.
I tried to be there for him. I tried to bring him out of his shell, encourage him to go out and find another job. Even a hobby would get him out of the house now and again. You know, the more supportive I am, the more he seems to push me away.
Of course he does. He hates you!
What?
Brad harbors deep feelings of hostility towards you, Janet.
But why? What did I do?
Oh, listen to yourself.
Encourage.
Supportive.
Job.
It's all too wishy-washy.
Brad's regressing into an infantile state of mind. The last thing he needs is somebody fawning over him like a helpless baby boy.
So it's my fault?
Well, you're the breadwinner now.
Well, just for the moment, until Brad gets back on his feet.
If you're going to make Brad comfortable with your new position in the household, you need to occupy it forcefully.
Brad needs to see you as a confident, independent woman.
He needs you to be his new queen, not an old queen.
So be bold.
Be self-confident.
Assert yourself.
And would it kill you to dress a bit less like a nun?
Brad thinks this is a very sexy outfit, I'll have you know.
No wonder you're experiencing difficulty.
Perhaps he was trying to tell you something.
I never thought Brad's problem could be me.
Oh, now, don't think of yourself as a problem, Janet.
Think of yourself as a solution waiting to happen.
Well, I'm clearly not the woman Brad needs, not anymore.
Don't say that, Janet.
You'll be exactly the woman he needs once we're finished with you.
Take heart. Sanity Today can help you.
How?
To find out, you'll have to tune into tomorrow's edition of Sanity Today. Same time, same channel.
Until then,
Don't have nightmares.
some rest.
It's the end of a long broadcast day.
And there'll be another starting just as soon as Mr. Sun paces a new day with his golden brush.
Think things over and remember what Farley said.
So, Mr. Flavors, what's the prognosis?
Strong. Very strong. I think the Major's could be exactly what we're looking for.
The girl next door.
And the vegetable.
This story has everything. Tragedy, honesty, sex appeal.
Informative.
Educational.
Entertaining.
So, before you go, you make sure the Brad is safely tucked up for the night.
Time to sign off. I feel the heat from your skin and the stubble on your chin. You're no good.
You're no good.
You've got dirt on your hands and everybody understands you're no good.
You're no good.
Oh, what a joke.
What a joke.
You feel like choking. You play for broke.
You play for broke.
At least you're smoking.
Oh, romance is not a children's game.
But you keep going back.
It's driving you insane. It's just
Into the treacle deep, slip into the silent depths.
Go to sleep.
With your everything akimbo, float into the Sandman's limbo. Night, night, it's time for bye-byes. It's been a great day, thanks a heap. Now it's time for everyone to go to sleep. Night, night, it's time for bye-byes. It's been a great day, thanks a heap. Now it's time for everyone to go to sleep.
Good night, Brad. Sleep tight, Brad. Don't let the bed bugs bite, Brad.
Ready? Dr. McKinley? Other Dr. McKinley? What race everyone? Shouldn't Unhappy Homes be on?
No, you mean you haven't heard?
Oh, heard what?
Didn't think that one through, did I? Unhappy Homes has unfortunately been given the axe, as they say.
The poor Hampshires.
Oh, don't worry about them. Farley has other plans.
Oh, so what's in the air now?
Well, they thought long and hard and decided to go with a 2-hour informational video about the health benefits of Farley Flavor's fabulous fast food.
Things sure move fast around here. They got rid of Bert Schnick's Cooking for the Blind last month. He was my favorite.
I know. The format of the show was deeply flawed. He kept putting radio mics in the stool by mistake. But why waste your time looking back when you should be looking forwards? You know, everybody's delighted.